folks. Today we're out here in the heated cottage country, Canada. I don't know if you know where that is, but that's where I'm at. So that's what we're doing. It's not cold like Sophie is showing in the thing here. Is my boy Sensi in the house or what?
I'm here. How are you?
Oh, I
Can you
see
hear me?
Mama Bass House in the head. Bass head in the house. Sorry. Crew in the house. Good to see y'all. We're just gonna go ahead and change the image real quick here. Um, Not to that probably, because that's a little weird. Um, Maybe to this.
Starting on.
So yeah, this is the show. This is um, we're gonna be checking out some cool vibes here.
Hey there.
Featuring some cool visuals from around where I live, because that's pretty cool to do sometimes.
And what's the plan wise for the EPs?
So we're gonna go ahead and start with a little bit of the your favorite time of day EP, and then we're gonna maybe do a little bit of bonus content, and then maybe if we're lucky, or if we're still excited, or we'll see how the night goes on from there. But that's probably gonna be it, honestly, because that's a pretty good show to wrap up, and hopefully the guy who I did the secret bonus content for won't get mad that I shared it, but I'm gonna move this somewhere cooler than that. There we go. That's a lot cooler, don't you think?
Right. So just everyone knows the plan is well that we hope the plan is to do a little bit of chatting before each track, and then when the track ends, we're going to try and somehow line up with each other because I can't really watch the stream, so I'm having to play the music separate because of the delay. Otherwise, it'll be really confusing. I'm a bit loud. I do apologise. Let's move this further away. Is that better? Um, so we'll see a little bit of interviewing, things like that, and a few questions I've got lined up. We'll see how we go from there. I'll try and talk a bit quieter. All right.
Cool.
So do I need to move my mic?
So let's go. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to open your mic, or yeah, it's probably preferable that you don't. But we
I
will
won't be
go
opening it.
track by track, as you say, and just put alert in that we're doing the take the long or your favorite time of day. I get the two mixed up because I put them so close together.
Work on
It's
that.
really quite confusing, Like it's like I don't know what's going on here. Anyways, let's see. There we go. That was quite fast this time. Oh, I mean it was maybe not. I don't know.
Me.
I don't have the stream preview on. Let's see. There we go. Here we are. Now I can see what's going on.
Yeah, so I can't really see the alerts either, can I? So you'll have to deal with that. That's your job. So we're going to start out with the first track, I assume, the ambient indica blend.
Yeah, yeah. Let's do drop the indica blend.
The original
So
mix.
okay, let me talk a little bit about this track. Um, this track was inspired by some cannabis I purchased off the Ontario Cannabis Store recently. I've been getting this for a couple months. It's what I chose to smoke for 420 month, and I really enjoyed it. It inspired me a little bit in a musical sense as I was smoking some, in my local area of the woods, wooded area, which is, something you can do is just walk down a trail and, do that. So that's cool. Anyways,
Easy, man.
that's what this is about. And
I'm gonna kick it off.
So that was Ambient Indica Blend, which is a pretty cool song that I made for the 420 challenge, actually, which is a challenge I made up. Where on 420, what you have to do is smoke some weed like all day long, and like because it's 420, on 420 in 2020. So you gotta and make it like a banger song that's like a really like people who smoke weed will appreciate, but also people that don't smoke weed will appreciate because I like to try to do that, and also I haven't always smoked weed. Sometimes I haven't always smoked weed, so I like to listen to music I like regardless. So I like to mix it up.
It's very smooth track.
Oh, thank you. It is a little bit smooth,
Do
isn't it?
like the swooshes and all that sort of thing. That's all very good.
Ooh, yes.
Oh, nice. So next up is going to be Ride the Wind original, isn't it? I assume the original mix of
Ride the
Ride.
Wind, yes. And this song is inspired by basically. Let me load the thing for this because this is gonna be wild. You're gonna love this. Hopefully, I did add the proper. Um, let's see. Yeah, basically, there was a really crazy windy day uh, down at the old docks, and I don't think I loaded this. Let me see if I can find this. Um,
I've seen the official video of this. Is this the one with the green light vehicles at the beginning?
oh, I don't know. Green light vehicles.
Yeah, the headlights are all green.
Oh, I don't think so. No, there was
That might be the.
this is Ride the Wind. This is the April 14th mix. So what I would be looking for here is some April 14th action. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So this EP is this released today on
Yeah,
Bandcamp?
it's essentially released today, actually, which is it's available on Bandcamp. It's streaming on Spotify. I think it's on a few other places already as well. They just like cooked it up because I set the date for today, and they just did it up. So that's cool. You gotta respect that about DistroKid. Even as long as if it goes smooth, like it'll go pretty smooth for you. So this is a pretty cool video. Anyways, um, next one is Ride the Wind. And we're gonna go right into trail mix from that one, which hopefully that'll be pretty cool for y'all.
Ambient Indica blend trail mix, won't it?
Yes, ambient indica blend trail mix, which a lot of people seem to like. So
So we'll be back after these two songs, I assume.
yeah. That was ambient indica blend trail mix. I just came back from a cigarette. How are you guys doing?
When was the? I'm doing good. I hope everyone else is as well.
We might go for a
Uh,
short interval here of 10 minutes. Maybe not. That's not. Let's not.
interval, we can't do that.
No.
So when was Trail Mix produced? Do you know?
Trail mix. I don't know, but I did that one. I took a walk with my mom and Sophie, and I came back and I produced it. And I had like a video and stuff that went with it, kind of thing. And I just like pulled it all together, and it was a really cool thing. It really, I kind of rethought the track, and I had been sitting on ambient indica blend for a couple of weeks at that point, I think. And I was just kind of like, I want to do something with this, like do something fun and interesting and cool. And so I kind of looked at it and I like paired it up, pared it down, like just trimmed it away, and um, I thought it was
I
really
really
cool.
like.
Like I re-automated it and stuff, and like I was messing around and stuff. Like I built up like a whole uh, remix with all these different instruments and stuff and automations, and then I just pared it down. Like scale it back, minimalized it.
Cool. So we've got the ambient indica blend 422 mix coming up, followed by Ride the Wind Beautiful Dreamer mix. That's correct. Yep.
Indeed.
Uh, I assume the 422 mix was done on 22nd of the 4th.
It was actually done at the same time as the original ambient indica blend, which
Okay.
the one I went decided on for the first one is actually the 421 mix, but the difference between the 421 mix and the 420 mix is that there's a little bit few different things, different but very subtle things. It's basically a little bit more listenable, maybe.
Okay. So we're gonna do the 2 track thing again, I assume. So do you
Yeah.
wanna do you wanna let me know when you're gonna hit it? So I'm not like a couple of seconds behind. I want to
Oh,
keep in
sorry.
line.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. It's just that it pops up a thing, so
That's fine. That's fine. I'm pretty much lined up. I think.
all right, hitting it now.
Let's do this. There we are. I don't think he's returned. Are you back?
Oh yeah. Hello.
I just don't see you on the stream. Of course, that's probably your fault.
Yes, it is my fault. I didn't put the camera back. My bad.
So, beautiful dreamer mix. Who's this Lum the Destroyer then? Do you want to explain that?
Well, okay, so true anime fans will remember Lum the Destroyer from Yatsura Urusei. I may have that backwards. I may say it be Urusei Yatsura, but I think it's Yatsura Urusei. But and I don't know that I'm pronouncing that right. I don't care. Don't tell me that. I don't want to hear it. I don't care. Anyways, wow, so aggressive, Armageddon. Anyways, yeah, I mean it's one of my favorite animes. I have very few favorite animes because I don't watch a lot of anime to begin with. But this one was on the TV in the late '90s, and I kind of followed up on it later and really got into it. There's 6 movies. There's it's just oh man, it's so good. Anyways, yeah, that was kind of inspired by Lum the Destroyer a little bit. I had that thought on my mind a little bit as I was producing that, or maybe the thought of Lum was inspired by that song, perhaps. I don't know.
It could be. You know, our time is a bit weird.
Oh, it is indeed. It is sometimes weird.
So, before we get into the next two tracks, what have you got? Any future projects underway at the moment, or anything planned for the future after these? I mean, you've got these two EPs that are coming out, so you might need a break.
I'm actually, I was just working on my summer project, which is a live performance project. I'm probably gonna do a few live shows. It's gonna be with Hardware Sense. It's probably gonna be some performances with my computer in Ableton as well. Um, I think it's gonna be a really
Cool.
cool series of things, and it's gonna be more, live play oriented series of things, and hopefully we can entertain some people and have a good show in each various one as I kind of work out the kinks through throwing myself into the fire pan. Or the fire pan? I don't know. I don't think that's right. Fry pan. Anyways,
You
you know
got
how it
any
goes.
venues lined up, or are you just thinking like on Twitch and such forth?
No, I mean, COVID has pretty much disrupted that. Like, I don't think there's going to be a lot of live shows, music shows for uh, any amount of time up here, at least. And I don't know if I could do a live show right now or in the next, like, say 6 months. I don't think I'd want to. I'd be worried about the people in the crowd and stuff, and my own safety a little bit as well, and the safety of the people that I come into contact with now and then, my neighbors and loved ones
True
and
enough. True.
housemates and mom and whatnot. And
Well, hopefully you could be looking at that next year sometime.
oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, maybe we have to see how it goes, and like I'm in a lot of back pain and stuff, but we're not right now. I'm actually well medicated at the moment and in a comfortable sitting position. But we have to see how it goes. That's the whole thing, right? Is the experimenting and seeing how this whole thing goes within the confines of what I'm familiar with a little bit more than the in-person live venue concept. I'll do, maybe. Who knows? I don't know.
Cool, cool. Right, so are we ready to lineup for the next two tracks, which I believe is the ambient indica blend Forest Moon Tide mix, followed by Ride the Wind Foggy Dreams mix.
Yeah, I almost wanted to put these two at the beginning, but I thought they'd make good closers instead.
We're gonna be have a little chat at the end of these two tracks, discussing these two tracks, I assume. So
Oh yeah, absolutely. We can do that at the end of these because we chatted a little bit long already. So
yeah, let's do this then, shall we?
all right, going now. That track just flew by there, didn't it?
It
Sorry
really
if I'm
did.
chatting a little bit, but that was cool, you know?
I really enjoyed it. I like the kick there.
This will all be a foggy dream in the morning, and nobody will remember this, but we have video evidence of the chat now. I guess I should bring the camera back. Okay, let's bring the camera back. Here we go.
Yeah,
I got my war
I
paint
help.
on. I actually had let's see. Yeah. I actually had it on here coming down, but I like rubbed it off on my face. So, let me see. Hold up. There we go. Um,
So I assume you keep sliding down in your chair and back up in your chair. You're not moving your camera, of course.
no, I am. I mean, I could be. I don't want to
So
be
that final.
I don't want to be a role model for bad posture, you know, in case like there's young people like who are fans or anything and see this in like 20 years and they're like, "Oh, Armageddon speaking had bad posture. I can have bad posture too." And it's like, "No, no, don't have bad posture. It's painful, kids. It's terrible. It's awful." Anyways, that didn't mean to turn that into a PSA for future generations, but there it is.
So that's the, go on. You go.
Oh, the blue stuff is paint. It's paint. It's my war paint. Anyways, I had some up here. I just wanted to answer that to Simiex in case he missed, because the thing. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just wondering when the Foggy Dream mix was put together, whether that was before Beautiful Dreamer or.
That is a good question, and I don't know. I don't know. You know, it's been. It was kind of like I was just in the end there. I was just trying some new ideas and putting new things together, and I actually got things out of order and like had to reorganize and stuff a little bit because I don't know. It's terrible anyway. I need to fix my organizational things, but you know.
Oh, well, I do like that mix.
Anyways, I have a secret thing. I'm gonna mark this thing. I'm gonna mark this with this is gonna be a totally different kind of thing. So we're gonna pretend that the F8 synths from Star Trek Picard took over the stream, and this will be cut off in the YouTube upload. But
So we're calling this the unofficial outro, the official unofficial outro.
yeah, yeah, let's call it the unofficial outro. Yeah, but anyways, no, I might get permit. I might be able to get permission from Guy, but you know, I just thought of this like halfway through the stream, so I haven't. I've been focused on the stream, anyways. So I'm gonna play this song. This is from a thing coming up in like 6 months, 3 months, 4 months. It's coming up in October, I believe, or November. October or November. All right, and it's
Oh,
really
gee.
cool. It's a remix album. I might be stealing his thunder. I hope I'm not. But Dan Life and Death, the industrial cyberpunk kind of retro. I don't know what he labels himself, but it's like almost like you know, it's a lot of fun retro industrial kind of thing that is very cool. He's also from Canada. He actually lives a few hours south of me, off the highway. Maybe even more than a few hours actually, but he lives down the highway kind of thing. And uh, he asked me to do this remix, and of course, um, I'm gonna play it for y'all.
So this is your remix. So before you kick it off, what was I going to say? Uh, what have you got lined up next? What's the other EP? I thought you do have another EP.
Oh no, I don't have a. Okay, so recently I released "Take the Long Way Home," which
Right,
is
yeah. That
that
was
was
before this one, if I.
yeah, that was before this one. I actually released that like 2 weeks ago after like a 6 week marketing campaign. And I tell you, like I think industry like recording guild guild artists or whatever, you know, like the RA people. I guess I might be guild. I don't know. Anyways, you know, like the people who have like millions of dollars behind them, millions of dollars of marketing and stuff. They do like 6 week marketing campaign. And I thought I try that time period versus my usual. I usually do about 4 weeks or a little bit less. Maybe not usually, but that's what I think I like 4 weeks. I think people will agree 4 weeks is pretty good sometimes, depending on your vigor and stamina and willingness to like shit post all day. Anyways,
Further thing, one final thing. Um, I want to say thanks to everybody who's tuned in, everybody who's viewed, everyone's chatting, anyone who's followed, and all the rest of it, and all those whatever it is that you do. Thank you.
you know we're gonna have to remark this. Anyways, yes, thank you all for coming in and saying hey, what's up, uh, and chatting with us and listening. Thank you. I know we like to go on, and I know Mr. Sensei is very loud sometimes, but he has a very nice sounding voice. I find, even if he is loud sometimes. So I hope you'll forgive him. Anyways, thank you all for coming out, and here's the that's the fake outro. So now we go to Gowron mode.